Hey, and welcome again back to the Biodome. Got some more baseball. We got the 2-1 Orion Hunters versus the 3-3 Altar Gods. And now we'll get into the lineups. Here we go. Thank you all for joining us. We should be in for a good matchup. Pitching first is Holloway. Batting first is Brooks. Outside ball 1 to Brooks. Low ball 2 to Brooks. High ball 3 to Brooks. Walked on 4 straight pitches to Brooks. Holloway can't find the strike zone so far. Agaro is up. Agaro finally, there's a strike for Holloway. Over to first to try to pick. Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike from Holloway. Over to first again, trying to catch her napping. Low, ooh, got to swing at it. Strike 2. Holloway digging is in. High swing, strikeout by Holloway after a walk, a strikeout. 1 ball, 1 up, 1 down, 1 on. 1 out. Here is Everdale. Everdale pops up to the shortstop. Under it is Greer for the 2nd out. Still got 1 runner at first with 2 outs now. Chico Rocket the 3rd is up. Foul ball. 1 strike to Rocket. Still tried to pick off first base. Rocket. High, 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside 2 balls, 1 strike to Rocket. Holloway even the count. Ooh, tries to steal. Right there with a low pick of the ground. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, 4 with a walk. And here is the bottom. Up is Hazeldine. Pitching is Higgins. Higgins gets a ball 1. Higgins. High ball 2. Ooh, swing by Hazeldine deep to right field. This is not going to be playable. Hazeldine has put the Altar Gods on the board. 370 feet later, Hazeldine opposite field home run. 1-0 Altar Gods. Up the bat now is Cummings. Higgins has already given up a home run. Gets a strike. Higgins gets 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh, off the pitcher, literally off the pitcher. Off the third base who can't pick it up. Off the first base who can't pick it up. Wow, there must be butter on that ball. Higgins has now been replaced by Hangnail. Oh my goodness, what a, man, that was really right off his chest. 2 strikes from Hangnail. Slow roller, this could be a double play. Gets him out of the inning. Oh no, this is 2 outs. 2 outs. I forgot. There we go. Johnston is up with 2 outs. Nobody on. Gets a strike. Hangnail. 1 ball, 1 strike from Hangnail. 2 balls, 1 strike from Hangnail. 3 balls, 1 strike. Johnston looking at a full count. Gets a swing on it to the shortstop. Shepard over the first. 3 outs. The pitcher might have to be looked at on the side. Wow. I would not want to see that happen in a ball game. Shepard is now up after a great defensive play. Holloway getting ready. 1 ball. 2 balls to Shepard. 2 balls, 1 strike to Shepard. 2 balls, 2 strike to Shepard. Fouls it off to stay alive. Down the line, foul. Ooh, right up the middle with Cummings with a diving stab over the first. Whoa, we got now. What a play. What a play by the second baseman. One ball from Holloway to Dupole. Wild pitch. One strike, 2 balls to Dupole. Dupole swings at it to the shortstop. Greer over the first. Another out. 2 outs. Nash is up. Holloway way outside. Down low. 2 balls, no strike to Nash. 1 strike, 2 balls to Nash. Swing at the third baseman. Muller is up with it over the first. And we got ourselves a 1-0 ball game. Oh, here comes the Alter Gods hoping to add to their lead. Woodard is up. Hangnail, who's just been replacing, wow, that other pitcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Hangnail. Ooh, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hangnail. Foul to stay open. There you go. Woodard. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count to Woodard. Low, he swings at it, strikes him out. Hangnail gets a strikeout. Tallwind is up. 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 strikes to Tallwind. Swings at it, and it's a fly to left field. Under it is Brooks. And we got an out. 2 outs now. Up is Muller. Good defensive play. Off the glove. Inside, way inside. 2 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, 1 strike. Popped up. Second base. First baseman's over for it. Under it is Rocket. Ends the inning. Top of the third. Here comes Driver. Driver is in. Takes ball 1. Looking at ball 2. Looking at 1 strike, 2 balls. Inside, 3 balls, 1 strike to Driver. Full count to Driver. Slings at the curveball and goes down. Tosses the bat. Just like that, there's 1 out. Coleman is up. Gets a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside foul ball. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Popped up to the catcher right by the oh, he's under it. Hazeldine gets it. 2 outs. Brooks is up. Walked the first time. Back to the top of the order. Ball 1. Ball with the first baseman. Is he going to run it? Is he going to pass it to the pitcher? He got it to the pitcher, Holloway, and that's an out. Bottom of the third. Here we go with Overly. Leading it off. Hangnail still in. High ball 1. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Overly. Overly swings at it. It's a fly ball to left field. Under it. Brooks gets that one and 1 out. Mic drop is in. Hangnail's been replaced by Miners. Miners is in. Low ball 1 to mic drop. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 strikes on mic drop. Evens the count. Full count to mic drop. Swings at it. Grounder to second base. Everdale's up with it over the first 2 outs. Hazeldine, who led the game off with a home run, swings at it, goes right off the glove of second baseman over to, it's still going to be a base hit or an error. We have not seen I think it's going to be a base hit. Cummings is up. Off the glove the other way. This could be extra. Could be extra. Oh, not for the second, but off the runners at first and third now. Greer is up with 2 outs. Runners at first and third, chancing to add to their 1-run lead. Takes 1 ball, 1 strike to Greer. Low to 2 balls, 1 strike. Inside, right to the shortstop, over to Shepard. Shepard over the first. They're going to get out of this with no runs. Able to stop it. Here we go, top of the 4th. Agaro is up. Holloway still in. Gets a strike. 2 strikes. Swings at it right off the pitcher's glove. Could he still make a play? He does make a play to first. 1 out. Everdale is in now. Everdale stepping in. 1 ball, no strikes. Outside 2 balls, no strikes. High 3 balls, no strikes. Walked on 4 pitches. Rocket is up now. 2 outs. No, 1 out. 1 runner at first base. Ground ball could be a double play. Wow, way outside. Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rocket swings at it to the pitcher. Could be a double play over the shortstop, over the first. And they're out of the inning. Bottom of the 4th. Here we go. Miners is dealing into Johnston. Miners has now been replaced by Deputy. Deputy is in. Curveball, not finding the plate. Another curveball right over the shortstop, over to Brooks, who does a sliding grab. Able to bring it in before it's able to do any more damage to go to the wall. Woodard is in with a runner at first base. Low ball 1 to Woodard. Swings at it, could be yet another double play. Shepard over to Everdale, over to first. Double play, 2 outs, just like that. And Tallwind is up. Deputy. High ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes. The Deputy to Tallwind. Wiley gets a strike. Tallwind. 3 balls, 1 strike. Full count. Gets him to swing at it over to Everdale, over the first, and that'll end the inning. And just like that, still 1-0. Oh wow, back in the top of the 5th, Shepard is now going to be stepping into the plate. Still dealing in his Holloway. Shepard takes strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings at it, ready between first and second. It's going to find the zone. And just like that, a runner at first base for the Hunters. Trying to even the game. Dupont is in. Dupont takes a real high ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Over the first. Trying to get the runner. 3 balls, no strikes. Ooh, gets the strike, 3-1. Full count. Dupont. Over the first, trying to pick up the runner. Full count. Still the full count, still trying to keep the runner close. Ground ball to second. Oh, shortstop over to second, over to first. There's a double play, 2 outs. And just like that, this has been the double play game. Low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Walked him. Now we got another runner at first base with 2 outs. And in is Driver. Driver takes strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, try to get him to swing at it. Low, but 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it off to stay in the game. Mike drop has been replaced by Shannon in defense. To center field, under it is Overly, and that's a 3rd out. But there was a defensive replacement because of a twisted finger. Deputy is still in there. Muller is up.
Number 17.
1 ball, 1 strike to Muller. A little high curve ball there. Inside curve, 3-1. Walks him on the low fast pitch. Overly, who did a really good defensive play, now up to bat with a runner on. Chance to at least increase the swings at a high fly to right field. Under it is Nash having to hustle back to first. Everdale over to Shepard. 1 out. Shannon is up. Replacement for Mike drop because of the injury. High ball 1. Inside, way inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Ray high curve. 3 balls, no strikes. Ooh, finally finds it with a curveball. Trying to pick off the runner at first. Way inside, but oh, they call it a strike. Full count. Shannon is walked. Runner at first and second now. The Hunters look like they might be giving up something here. Hazeltine, who does have yet a home run in the 1st inning, swings at nothing on that curveball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hazeltine. 2 balls, 1 strike to Hazeltine. Inside off the shortstop. It still could be yet another run. This could be 2-0. It is 2-0 now. Alter Gods. Cummings is up. In is Sheshel. Gets 2 strikes on Cummings. 2 ball, 2 strike to Cummings. Gets a high fly to right field. Under it is Nash for the 2nd out. Tried to advance to 3rd, which he does. Runners at 1st and 3rd now with 2 outs. Greer is up. Looks at strike 1. Special. I'm still working on her name. Just like that ball is working its way to the center field. Under it. Is it? Coleman is under it for the 3rd out. Top of the 6th. What a defensive game, but they're able to add 1 more run. Now it's 2-0. Here's Coleman with a chance to do something, try to get something going here. Holloway's been pitching a good game so far. Right to line to Shannon. Shannon over to first. Good defensive play right there for that replacement. 1 out. Up is Brooks. Swings at it to a foul ball. It's going into the stands. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brooks. 2 balls. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Brooks. Over to the shortstop. Greer over the first. And there we go. We got 2 outs. Agaro is in. Still is yet to see on base. Swings at it. Goes foul. 2 strikes to Agaro. Way inside with that curveball. Swings at it, goes right to Shannon, who snags it out of the ground. Bottom of the 6th inning. Alter Gods up 2-0. Johnston is in. Special gets him to swing at it. It's a center field fly. Under it is Coleman. Coleman gets it. 1 out. Woodard is in. Woodard takes way low, ball 1. Takes 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings at it, the foul ball. Goes outside, full count. Tries to get him to swing at it. Ooh, walked him on an inside pitch. And Woodard is on his way to first. Tallwind is up with 1 out. Runner on. Swing right up the middle. We got a runners at first and second. I don't think that's going to get the guy to third. We got runners at first and second with 1 out, and Muller is up. Special. 1 ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Muller. Swings at it, gets a strike 2. Takes it, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings at it with a high pop fly to catcher. Catcher is under it. Gets it, Dupole. We got 2 outs now with runners at first and second. Overly is in. Gets a swing at a foul ball. Gets another swing at it. This time another foul ball. Just like that, 2 strikes on 2 foul balls. Strikes are out on the outside. We got it up and down, top of the 7th. Getting to the gritty innings here. Everdale is stepping in. Once again, Holloway been pitching into his count. It's a fly to the right field. Under it, Tallwind gets it. 1 out. Just like that. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 out. Rocket is in. Takes strike 1. Takes a slow curve. Goes to third baseman. Muller up with it over to first. That's 2 outs. Shepard is up. High, ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes. Swings at it over to third. Oh, Muller snags it out of the air. And here we are at the 7th inning yawn. I would be a stretch, but that'd be too long. Shannon is up. Special is in for Odom. Finally, someone I can actually name. High fly ball to center field. I think that's Coleman. Coleman is under it. Yes, it is. 1 out. 1 swing. 1 out. Hazeldine is up, top of the order. He already has a home run. 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hazeldine with a high swing right to center field. This could be trouble. It's going back to the warning track. Coleman is under it. 2nd out. Coleman. Cummings is up. Odom dealing in. Low ball 1. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Full count. Cummings swings at it. It's the gapper. I think this will find the ground. No, Nash with a diving stab out of the down. Oh, wow, what a play. Here we are with the top of the 8th inning. Wow, way to save. Wow, that could have been hit the wall. That could have been a couple of runs. It could have been an inside to Parker. Who knows? Dew Point is now in. Dew Point with a slow roller to first. Oh, Shannon's up with it. Gets it to first base. 1 out. 1 swing. 1 spin. 1 out. Nash is in with 1 out. No one on. Oh, Gapper. Oh, no. It's going to be slide past him. It's going to go to the wall. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be trouble. Might be a triple. Might be an inside the park home run. Overly is up with it inside. Oh, no. Is he going to try it? He's going to try for home. It's a throw. No. Stays at third. Runner at third. 1 out. Holloway might be giving up a run here. Who knows? Here we go. High pop fly. No, it's going to find the seats. We got 2 strikes. Gets him to swing at it. Got a popper to the second baseman. Not going to chip it to go home. 2 outs. Coleman is up. Runner at third base. 90 feet away from cutting this lead in half. 1 strike. 2 strikes off that foul ball. Low, try to get him to swing at it. Low again, 2 balls, 2 strikes on that curveball. Another low curveball, the full count. Could go from the batter. Ooh, he gets him to swing at it, goes to right field, down the line. It might see the bleachers. It is a foul ball. Full count again to Coleman. Slow roller. Oh, no, it's a foul ball. Another hit. This time it could be gapped. There's between the center fielder and right fielder. Home run! Home run! It's a 2-2 ball game. It is a 2-2 ball game. 418 feet later, we are looking at a tie game here, folks, at the top of the 8th inning. Wow, here we go with Brooks is in. Holloway has finally been replaced by Dapper. Dapper is in. Dapper with a high curveball. 2 balls, no strikes. Strike 1 to Brooks. 2 strikes, 2 balls to Brooks. Brooks with a gapper up the middle. Overly up with it. Now we got a runner at first base. 2 outs. Agaro's up. Dapper taking his time. High ball 1. Inside strike. Inside ball. High fly to right. This could be trouble. Might hit the wall. It hits the wall. It's off the wall. Could get picked up. This could be another run. This could be a change of the lead off with a double. 3-2 now. Here we are, 3-2. Orion Hunters Everdale is in. Runner at second base, 2 outs. Dapper just gave up the lead. 2 strikes on Dapper. High fly ball to center field. Center fielder's under it. Right fielder calls her off. Gets a tall win. And just like that, a 3-run 8th inning, and now we are looking at a change of leadership. Here the Orion Hunters are the leaders now. Going into the bottom of the 8th inning, trying to tie this up is Greer. Odom is in. 2 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, 1 strike. Up the middle. Center field Coleman's up with it. Brings it in. Johnston is in. Strike 1. Runner at first. Nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike to Johnston. Three balls, 1 strike to Johnston. Walks Johnston. Now we got a runners at first and second. Woodard is up. Nobody out. Odom, outside ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to Woodard. 3 balls, no strike to Woodard. Walks, the bases are loaded with nobody out. Bases loaded for the Altar Gods. Tallwind is up, who did a good defensive play. Called off the center fielder and was able to get the out. Swings at it, fouls it off. 1 strike. Swings at it again. 2 strikes quick for Odom. Odom taking his time. High ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tries to get him to swing at this. Could be a double play, but this might also be a run. And they tie the game up. They do with the double play. 2 outs. Runner at third base. 90 feet away from taking the lead. Muller is in. Takes ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 strikes to Muller. Swings at it. Right past the first base. This will definitely get the lead back for the Altar Gods. 4-3. Now we got a runner at first base. 4-3 lead by the Altar Gods. Here we go with Overly is now in. Overly swings at nothing. Gets strike 1. Takes an outside strike 2. Odom gets a swing out over to second base. Everdale over to first. Ends the inning. Here we go. 3-run eighth top, 2-run bottom eighth. Last chance to try to tie. Here Rocket is in. Humphrey is in for Dapper. Humphrey tried to get the close for the Altar Gods. Gets 2 strikes on Rocket. Gets him to swing at it, but a foul ball. 2 strikes. Gets it to pop up. Up under it is the pitcher. Under it, Humphrey calls it herself. 1 out now, 2 outs away from ending this game, but Shepard is in. Shepard takes an inside ball. Gets a pop up over the third baseman. He is running for it. So is the left fielder. Johnson is up with it. 2 outs. Just like that. 2 outs, 2 up, 2 down. We got no one on. 2 outs. Dupont is on. He swings at it. Goes a foul ball. Humphreys is in. Gets a fly to center field. This should end the game for the Altar Gods. Overly calls for it. Gets it. This is it. We would like to thank our sponsors real fast. The Attack of the 100-Foot Hot Dog. If you ever get a chance to see a hot dog attacking, make sure it's 100 foot. And we would also like to thank other sponsor for the Biodome, the fan company, because without that, we would not be able to survive the Biodome. So please keep this stuff pumping. And now back to Stat Guy, call the rest of this game. Wow, bring these stats in the...
Thank you, commentator. Looking at the stats for this game, after this back and forth battle between the Hunters and the Gods, the Orion Hunters got up to bat 30 times, got 3 runs off of 5 hits, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, walked 3 times, struck out twice. The Gods got up to bat 30 times as well, but got 4 runs off of 9 hits, had 1 home run as well, 3 RBIs, walked 4 times, struck out twice as well. We look at the pitchers. The starter for the Hunters was Higgins. He was knocked out of the game before getting an out. Allowed 2 hits, 1 run. And one of those runs, or the 1 run from a home run. Hangnail replaced him, went 2 1/3. Struck out 1 before being replaced by Miners, who pitched 2/3, allowed 2 hits before leaving the game. Deputy replaced him, pitched 1 1/3, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, walked 2. Then Special pitched 1 2/3, allowed 1 hit, walked 1, but struck out 1. And then Odom, the losing pitcher, pitched 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 2 earned runs, walked 2, and left the game with a total of a 12.46 ERA. And the winning Altar Gods. Holloway started the game, pitched 7 2/3, allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, walked 3, struck out 2, allowed a home run. Dapper replaced him, got the win by only pitching a third of an inning, allowed 2 hits and 1 run. That's crazy, especially left that game with a 20.25 ERA. But he's 2-0. And Humphreys got the save, pitching 1 inning. The MVPs of the game. The first MVP, catcher Eric Hazeldine, went 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs and a run. The second MVP was Tyke Coleman of the Hunters, the center fielder. Went 1 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs and a run. And then finally, the third MVP. He didn't get a win or a save, but he pitched the majority of the game for the Altar Gods, was Talon Holloway. Pitched 7 2/3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, and walked 3. We'd like to thank you for joining us for another exciting game of Cosmic College Baseball. Join us again next time.